Craig, welcome back.
Thank you very much. Really excited to get going and desperate to get the lads back in 10 days or so.
The next 3 to 4 weeks are quite big in terms of getting pre-season done in the right way. What can we expect in the next 3-4 weeks?
So pre-season is generally that time of year that most managers aren't particularly fond of, where players are coming and going and you're trying your best to get your core of your group signed down. So it'll be no different from us. We're actually in at the ground tonight doing some really solid work, which sets down a marker for our summer business, and with the conversations I've had with the players, the existing squad from last year and the recruitment that we're looking to do, I'm really excited to see what we can get nailed down fairly early over the next month or so.
There's been a lot of questions in terms of who'll be staying, who'll be going. Are you hoping to keep the core and sort of build on that as well?
I think the core of the group has replicated that, they are a really good team at this level. I think under Ben's tenure, when they finished there over the last 9 games or so, whatever it was, 8-9 games, I think that reflected a 4th place league finish with the results over that period. So I think the group has really shown that it's a good side at that level. So for me, really, it's about not making too many changes. Don't get me wrong, I want to take the team a certain way, and I've got very, very clear ideas of my own, both in terms of our principles and our recruitment and how we can maybe take that to the next level. So yeah, excited to kind of get going and get the ball rolling with all of that.
Are there any specific expectations you've given yourself or that you've been given ahead of this season, maybe a cup run or a league position finish?
I think having sat down with the committee and hearing what their expectations are for our season, I think a cup run for any team at this level is always going to be beneficial in terms of remuneration and what you can get from that. So a cup run early in the kind of extra preliminary rounds and trying to advance as far as we possibly can, and also just trying to finish as high up the table as we possibly can with regards to pushing on from our 13th place finish last season.
There's been a bit of movement in terms of the management staff. Can you give us an insight on that one?
Yeah, really pleased actually with the coaching staff we've got together. Over the moon with how the group has been formed. Between Tony, Lloyd, Ben, Mason and obviously Ben Chew coming in as analysts as well. I'm really pleased that the group is going to be really well coached, and in terms of the type of person we've got in the building, the type of person that's going to be working with the group, I'm really excited about the environment we've started to create with that, because we've got fantastic people in the building already. So yeah, really good start in terms of how we recruit the management team.
And what do you think you can bring to the table yourself? I mean, obviously there's a reason why Killington have hired you. What is that reason? Well,
I'd like to think that the environment that we're going to build here, when we sat down, we've got really clear ideas about where we do want to take the team. We've got ambitions of our own about what this is going to look like for next season, about what this team is going to look like in terms of anybody that comes down on a Saturday and watches this team. They're going to really identify with this team. They're going to know what to expect. We are going to be on the front foot. Teams are going to really be under the cosh when they play against us, because that's how I want to stand on the sideline, and I want to know what I'm going to see from my team. And so when we get the boys back in, all of those principles will kind of be nailed down with what we want that to look like, and going into any game, all the boys in our team will certainly know what their expectations are in and out of possession.